Rhypi here. Just want to point out to you guys why I'm not streaming video right now. It's because if I try to do this, it doesn't show because I can't leave the magnet there because the magnet is broken. So that's why the video's been off. So don't know why all of a sudden my stream got stopped on its own because I didn't press anything. But I wanted to point that out since I have no clue why that video did that, and I'm hoping no one's trying to claim my Rhypi as theirs, because that's the only other thing I can think of that caused it. So it's one of those cases that I wanted to point out because I noticed it. Not like I can do anything about it right now. Okay. Like I showed before, I'm going to show it again. That this is the magnet that's supposed to be on my phone, but right now it's not going to be that I can connect it. The sticky surface is pretty much gone. So want to see something, like I said, I can't just keep my phone right here. This would be what you see the whole time, so that's why I had the camera off. So just want to point this out to everyone and to YouTube why I'm not having the camera on right now is now what I'm doing is being less safe for myself. So I'm gonna now turn off the camera so I don't have to worry about that. So don't know if it's gonna happen again that the stream just randomly turns off despite me, and even at that time I was still talking that all of a sudden it stopped showing the stream, and I have no clue why. So hopefully, just wanted to point that out again, even though I've pointed it out every time I started my streams. That I even have an entitle saying no video due to magnet. So you guys knew that I can't show traffic or whatnot right now. Like there's a store I can quickly go to to get a new magnet right now. So doing the best with what I got. Hopefully everyone's doing well. Hey Ben, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Sorry that there's no video, but right now I'm doing what I can so you guys can hear something, at least like I usually do every morning. Just right now, I hope you're having a good morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on what part of the world you're in. Just trying to make sure that if I don't respond to you guys right away, it's just because of me being in heavy traffic right now. I know you guys can't see it because of what we discussed earlier. So, about the fact that I don't have a magnet. I know for those of you that are watching this later, you'll probably get tired of me saying it, but I'm gonna keep on saying it. Just so those of us that are new to the channel and you're just wondering why there's no video, I want to make sure that we explain it. It's not like I'm doing it by choice. I'm just doing it because of not having the time to try to fix the solution yet. Hope everyone's doing well. Stuff like that. And I don't know who's gonna be in chat, who's not gonna be in chat. Don't even know if this stream can stop on its own again. That's what happened before. People being impatient, we're letting one person go at a time. People keep trying to force themselves in. It's frustrating for chocolate some days. Because you can tell there's a pattern going, but why are you trying to be one that's not doing the right thing and stuff? Hello, Roka, and I said that if you was paying attention, I said that I'm in the middle of traffic right now. And for your name, I don't even know how to pronounce your name since I don't speak Arabic. So it's hard for me to know your name. So remember that you might have to let me know who you are so I know what to call you. So don't be rude, please. Because if someone is blind, that they would have it in their title, or if you look at their profile, they'll tell you. So, because for some people, they'll take offense to it that you're saying that about themselves, about someone. So be careful what you say. So I already told you guys that throughout this stream, and I know you might have been just popped in, but you gotta read the room, not just assume. Because, like I said, I know that there's going to be plenty of people that will just immediately ban you because you're being impatient. Or I guess some mods would think you're being disrespectful. So be careful. And right now I still can't reach out at the moment because of me being heavy traffic, and you guys are on the side of me instead of in front of me like I normally would have it if it's me using a magnet. I'm not gonna look at my phone right now, since if I do, I have to worry about other things. Everyone's doing well. other people's chats that some people don't even give warnings in this. And people, they can tell that it's someone that they don't want to deal with. It's one of those things. Why we have to be mindful of what we say. It's like right now, I know I can't read chat at the moment because right now, since I'm running a little bit behind schedule, when I'm usually driving, I have a lot more traffic that I'm dealing with. So it's one of those interesting things, to say the least. Let's see if I can say things. I'm just saying, for me, wise, I don't know the language, so that's why I won't be able to read it. Because I'm reading some of the earlier comments, and I know someone is mad that I didn't see that wasn't Arabic. But remember, when it's languages that you don't know, for me, just because I've had other people in the stream that told me different letters was different versions of Arabic, that I'm going to be slowly looking at that first, just especially if I don't get a chance to read it as easily. So keep that in mind for some of us. So yeah, definitely not Arabic, but when you first look at it, when you can't see it, you can tell, like, especially when you aren't able to read the characters right away. Like, you don't know if there's space in between or not space in between. So for me, it's just one of those cases that happens that you can't always see everything. For me, wise, it's not the case that I'm just glimpsing for a second, and I have to immediately put the phone down when I'm driving. Because right now, every time that I'm stopped is when I'm trying to quickly look at chat. So, nice to meet you, CJ. Hey, so Chip and Shiny, how are you guys doing? Indeed, the Shiny. That's why I was humming earlier. Do do do. uh, but yeah, in the mornings especially, if there's nothing else that I can think of talking about, I do a lot of humming. Just because that's what pops in my head sometimes, wanting to do. Then why I try to start have titles that say "Let's Talk and Hum," because some of us, if I just say "Let's Talk" and if I'm humming, they're like, "Why are you humming? Doesn't make sense." So might as well make sure that's in the title, so people will expect it. Even though I know people who find my stream through the shorts may not find it, might not see the title because they don't look at it. So who knows for sure? But welcome in, everybody. Almost to the school that I work at. Yep. Indeed. That's a good song that a lot of people like singing to when they're on the road trip. It's just for me, sometimes I'll be saying words in the middle of my hum, where it feels like it's singing, but sometimes I'm just like just saying stuff in between. It just depends on what's going on. But yeah, that's why I try to do stuff. It's just right now, the last 2 days, because my magnet failed, but I can't have you guys see traffic. So it's like, I think that's why the other stream went down, because no one was really chatting in there. So I didn't recognize that the stream was still going. So it happens. In a second, I'll be able to read more chat. I just need to do my reverse parking. Hopefully, I don't have to repark 3 or 4 times. Hello, Bone. How you doing? Almost ready to fully rechat. I saw some of you guys. The shiny. But yeah. Just gonna hide that person because I don't know if I want to deal with him again. Yeah. I'd rather not have to worry about that. But yeah, just so you guys know what happened. At one point, I had this on my phone, but the case, like when I was trying to set up stuff yesterday morning to make sure it was fully set up, I was taking it off of here, and this stayed like that. Like, magnet's broken. So, only so much I can do about that. So, just wanted to show you guys what happened with the magnet. For those of you that didn't stop by yesterday afternoon, because I know we all have our own things that we're doing and own schedules to maintain and stuff like that. I'm still gonna try to figure out a solution. Right now, I forgot last night to check to see if we have another magnet, because I know my mom sometimes gets stuff from different conferences and stuff like that because of her being a technology teacher. But yeah, that's why at the moment I have it where you guys aren't able to see it, because I don't want it to feel like that I have to constantly have it at a weird angle for my hand for you guys to see what's I usually show you guys without worrying about if my magnet's not working or not. but yeah, I hope everyone's morning or afternoon or evening is going well with everyone. Just a lot of things I'm thinking about, because right now I'm still, because of what's been happening the past 2 weeks of some of my streams, of me feeling very tired, even an hour into it, that I don't know if people want to watch just an hour stream from me wise, because I know some of you guys are used to me streaming 2 to 4 hours on the weekday. So it's like, what do I do? How do I want to approach things? Welcome back, Roka. That's good to hear, Deshai. I just, at some point, I have to think about it more again, because I just don't want it to be that you guys have, even though I know some of you guys will tell me not to stress about it, but I'm just trying to think what you guys will want to see or not see in some senses. Yeah, so the fact that I don't want it to be that we're like, if it's a weekday, we're like, when's he gonna do the ZZZs? So it's like, I'm trying to think how I want to do it, because I plan to record, but the question is, do I only do those recordings and focus on streaming on the weekday later once I'm used to my new sleep schedule. I don't know. You as well, Demon. Have a good day. But yeah, that's why I'm just trying to figure that out for myself, how I want to do things, because I just don't want it to be that feels like the usual. It's if I can prevent it, because I don't want it to have any negative effects. Because right now, because of someone not really paying attention to what was going on before they rated me, that I got in a raid, and I never noticed I got rated because it was not on my chat screen at the time. I just was like, don't know how many people are in here, I'm just gonna turn it off. And apparently I never turned off the Twitch side either, so that was interesting. A couple hours later, realized that was still going on. Oh, it happens, Roka. It happens, especially when our first language is not the same language as everyone else. It sometimes feels that way sometimes. Like for me, if I'm in a room of only Spanish speakers, that it takes me a second to be like, okay, what am I hearing again? I understand that feeling completely. And remember, you got this, guys. We're gonna go ahead and end it here so I can get stuff ready for my classes. Hope everyone has a good morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on when you're watching this stream or video or reading any of my community posts. And sorry that they've been delayed. The new ones that I haven't had. I usually try to schedule them ahead and then review them before I reschedule it to be when you guys see it. But right now I haven't had a chance to double check the editing that I did. So that's fine that I haven't released anything since the member thing, especially when I forgot to do my have the usual stuff. It just all of a sudden it cut into the just saying understanding the member symbol. I'm like, oops. And I'm still tempted to change that, but apparently more of you guys found that community post today this week. I'm just like, okay, that's weird. Hey Jenny, how are you doing? Welcome in. It is, for me, it's 7 o'clock in the morning, and that's why I'm about to be heading out shortly. But thank you for stopping by, Jenny. Hope your work goes well, or has gone well, because I think you're in the has for your time zone. It's, if I remember right, it's early for you. Doing well, Jenny, doing well. Just about to be doing my full-time job, so making sure to help these students as best as I can. But just remember, you got this, guys. At some point, I'll be trying to figure out what I want to do for this week, or coming weeks. But tonight we'll be playing World of Warcraft, so stay tuned for that. That'll happen in about 13-ish hours. So. You as well, BK. Yep. So far, so good. Good. Just making sure that I have preparations every day to make sure if plan A doesn't work out because we had technology issues, that I'm able to do plan B and stuff like that. But remember, you guys got this. Have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on when you're watching my stream. If you are new here, make sure you read my about page or check out my other stuff that's on my channel if you guys want to. Remember, you got this. See you guys next time. Peace.